Alright, so I get a lot of people asking me how I have my car set up, and so I wanted to walk you through it today. I just took some videos with some basic stuff that I've done in my car. Through trial and error, I've tried different things, and this seems to be the best setup that I've had so far. I have a Mazda 5. It's a 2013 Mazda 5 Grand Touring Edition, so it has leather seats and everything. It's a small minivan is what it is. I have another video if you're interested in looking at it, some more detailed stuff on it and why I chose this car for my using for Lyft and Uber. But in this video, I'd like to just kind of show you how I have it set up. Might give you some tips on things you might try, you might do. I've got a lot of good comments, got a lot of good feedback from passengers. So I want to share it with you. I hope you enjoy. Now, first, I have 2 tablets and a phone. Some people will tell me that that's a little bit extreme, but I'm going to explain to you why I have all 3. First, my phone is located to the left of the screen here, and I have it on a magnetic mount so I can easily take it on and off. On the right hand side, I have my tablet. This is a 8-inch tablet, and the main reason that I got this is to be able to run both Lyft and Uber together at the same time on one screen. It really works well. Now, there's a couple advantages to doing it like this. Number one, it's kind of more centrally located, so people in the back can see that I am actually following directions, and I get very little backseat driving when I use this. And 2, it gives me the ability when I receive a request on Uber to easily turn off Lyft, or vice versa. I also really like the fact that I'm not fumbling around with my phone trying to flip between the 2 apps. Now, just as a side note, if you have Waze or Google Maps running as your GPS, it will just go right over the top just like it does on your cell phone. Now, next I have my second tablet. It is a very basic 7-inch tablet that I have strictly set up for music. I have simply downloaded a top 100 list of songs to my tablet from Amazon. I then just Bluetooth the tablet directly to the car, giving me full control with my steering wheel controls, and it really works well. I can hand the passengers the tablet in the back and they can pick the song, and like I said, it works really well. Next, I have a karaoke speaker in my car. I hand this to passengers that just want to have a good time, and it doesn't really bother me if they're in the back using it. Next, I have under my seat a bag, gloves, and odor spray. Now, the next thing I have to show you is something that I don't actually use a lot, but it is a great conversation starter, and people really like seeing it. Like I said, I don't actually use it a lot, but when I do, it's actually pretty entertaining. It's controlled by remote, so I can easily turn it on and off to demo it or let people use it. Like I said, it's just kind of one of them fun things that I have. Now, this is a look from the rear seats. I have a few things back here for my passengers. One, I have chargers. I've set this up in the center console, giving them the ability to charge their phones as well as their tablet. I have it all set up underneath here. This was actually pretty easy to do. I just hid underneath this compartment here, I hid a inverter and was able to plug these into the USB ports on the inverter. And then if somebody does have a laptop, they can simply just plug in their laptop directly there, which I have had people use going to the airport or coming from the airport on business stuff. Now I'll just kind of quickly show you how I have it run. I have a cable run underneath the carpet and hooked to the back plug in the back of the car, and it's out of the way. The only thing I will say that bothers me a little bit is sometimes luggage hits it and it turns off. Next, I do have plug-ins for people who do want to plug in their own music, and it just hooks directly into the car. Now, because sometimes you are out on the road for a while, I have a little stash of energy drinks and some nuts and stuff that I keep in the car. This is probably the most important thing that I have is a eucalyptus oil. works really well to keep the car smelling nice, and I just use it in a USB diffuser that I got off Amazon. You just slide this open and you just dab it right here with the oil, and like I said, it keeps the car smelling nice, and passengers actually comment on this all the time how much they like it. Now, the main reason I put this sticker on this car is just to let people know when they get in, they are being recorded. I do use the Vantrue Pro N2 camera. Obviously, I also have the light bar, the amp from Lyft. So that's pretty much it. I do realize that some people are going to tell me that, you know, having multiple tablets and stuff is a liability, and I do understand that. It's just what I chose to do. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, or you can reach out to me directly.